everyone, it's Kelsey here, and today I have a layout to share with you. I've really enjoyed playing with watercolors lately and kind of getting more into mixed media. And this layout idea actually came to me, I was like laying in bed one night, and I was like, oh, and I had this idea, and I thought it would be really pretty. And then it does not turn out at all the way I wanted it to. I wanted it to come down like from the top and be like this pretty, not even subtle, but just pretty kind of, I don't know, soft shape. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but what I'm painting here is not what it was supposed to turn out like. And so instead of just going with it, I do end up throwing it out. But I had specifically chosen a photo from my Instagram. It was a photo of my engagement ring, which most days I just wear my engagement ring. I don't know what, well, my hands swell up a lot. They swell up very easily, so having two rings is like more painful. But that night I was happening to wear both rings while I was reading, and I was just looking at my rings and thinking how even though I've been married for 5 years, I still love my rings and I love the looks of them and everything. So I just took a photo of it, and that's basically what this layout is about. And so I just decided, after that didn't work out with the filling, my soft little coming down from the top paint, I decided to make a little frame for the photo. And then of course I put the photo on there and it was wet, so that didn't work. And then I've got out my embossing tool, or my powder tool, and that is the Chamel stamp set. And one of the photos, or one of the stamps, is those little photo corners. And I decided to put it in the top corner and the bottom corner, and I'm going to use some embossing powder, some gold embossing powder, and kind of make photo corners, basically. And it's supposed to imitate, she's got these chipboard shapes that are white with the gold kind of sprinkle look on them, and I love the way they look, so I wanted to recreate them. And this is like a chunky metallic glitter embossing powder, and I recently got some like fine detail glitter, so I'm interested to see how that works too. But I did really like the way these photo corners turned out. Y'all know that I'm embracing the gold lately, so this is just another way to bring gold into the layout. So I'm really liking the way this is looking, and this is a fairly simple layout. It didn't take me very long. It took me less than 30 minutes start to finish, and that includes watercoloring and embossing. So for me, that's pretty good. So I keep all my washi tape off to the side and all of my spray mist off to the side, so a lot of times if you see me reaching over to the left hand side, that's what I'm looking for, is washi or mist, just in case you ever wonder. And I really like this gold washi tape, and I haven't used it as much as I wanted to. I don't know if it's because it's in the little tube or what, but I just haven't used it as much as I wanted to. But that Adore is one of the Heidi Swapp wood veneers that came in the watercolor Project Life value kit, and I had already put some embossing powder on it for another project, and it was kind of that like aqua embossing powder, and it looks kind of mint in this video, but it's really not. And I just decided to go ahead and use that and make that basically my title, and I just kind of put it on the corner of the photo there, and I really like the way that looks. Even though I don't have a lot of teal or aqua anywhere else on the layout, I think it brings like a pop of a different color. And that's the Chamel sticker book. I'm just kind of going through and just trying to decide what I want, if anything else. And I find that little gold ampersand. And I don't know if it's because I like gold now or because it's just such a hot trend, but I feel like so much stuff lately has had gold in it, and I'm really liking that. And then there's that little gold ampersand from the Home Collection by Pebbles. And it's a very different ampersand than the one down below, but it's still an ampersand. And And I toyed with putting one of those banners on there just because it's teal. But nothing was really working. This layout just wanted to stay simple, so I just kind of gave in and left it that way. That happiness sticker is from Chamel, and I think it's kind of weird that I ended up putting it down there at the bottom right. Like, it's just kind of hanging out over there, but I do like it, so I just wish maybe I put like another different embellishment on there, if that makes sense. And then also this is a little gold rub-on from Chamel, and it says Sparkle and Shine, so I thought that went well with the gold theme and the, you know, showing off my ring theme, so since that's what the layout was about. And I'm just trying to decide if I want something else, if I don't want something else, and I put on these hearts. It's like a heart border rub-on, and I actually split it up, and I don't love the way this turned out because it came out kind of crooked, and rub-ons are kind of hard to tell because you think you're looking at the rub-on, but your eye is naturally drawn to the paper portion, and so if the paper is crooked or not cut straight, then the rub-on's sideways. So both of them came out a little bit crooked, but I just like kind of the framing that it gives it, especially with the like faux photo corners, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do a little bit of journaling, just saying that, you know, I still love my rings after 5 years, or I guess technically I've had my engagement ring 6 years, but anyway. And then I took out this date stamp, and I'm just going to date, which I hardly ever date my layouts. I don't know why. I should more often because I like the way it looks. It's just like a step that I forget about and don't think about. This stamp set is from Studio Calico, and it is, I think it was just like an add-on. I honestly don't remember, but I just thought it was cute. And I was testing it off. It was the first time that I had stamped it, or stamped with it, so I just wanted to make sure I was going to get a clean impression before I did it on my layout. And I actually stamped it and then stamped it off to the side, so that way I would get like a paler impression. So there you can see I'm stamping it off, and then I'm doing it there, because I thought black would be too bold on this. So thank you so much for watching. There's a photo on my blog, and I will see you guys again soon.